Hey everybody. It's Celeste. This is my first time really doing something like this, so if I'm a little bit awkward, I'm sorry. As you know, the other two are a little distraught right now. We sort of lost River, and now we have to find her. That's really all you missed, I guess. There was a big fight. It was crazy. There was this huge field. It was it's like a force field that was just sucking our energy out. We can only assume it was made from Data's DNA, but it's all weird and fuzzy and awkward, and I'm a little bit lightheaded right now, but I'm going to kind of touch on a few things that happened last arc so we can fully understand one another. So give me a second to get my bearings here. Woo, I'm a little bit winded. River, Oswald, and Remi all woke up from months and months and months of them being asleep, which was so relieving. Oh my God, it was so relieving to actually have something a little bit more grounding. Sure, I haven't met them, but I heard plenty of stories from Hood and Rodney. I knew that they would fit in very well. They may have not started out that way, but I'm very happy with where they are now. I learned in a very short while that I was around River, at least. We have a lot in common. A lot in common, I guess. Rodney does indeed have a type, which it's pretty fun to find out. But we kept putting them through missions, running through things, not really giving them time to actually talk it out and what was going on with any of them mentally. I mean, they were technically asleep for months, and they woke up thinking it was a week. A small week. They thought that they were asleep. That wasn't the case at all. I guess that was a misstep on us. Because right now, no one's really that great mentally. Guess this is some form of weird karma. Anyways, that's enough hearing me babble, right? Let's get into it, guys. Enjoy this, I guess.
Hi, everybody. It's your favorite girl, Elena, here to play your favorite water witch, Remi.
Hi, guys. My name is Kyle. I play Oswald.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play River, and I will also be your game goddess. Let's get this show started. The scene opens to Rodney, Data, and Shade on the floor, sort of just huddling around the Data that was just fallen from the sky, was just thrown from the sky, thrown from the helicopter. Around them stands Remi, Oswald, and Zach as all of the barriers that were around the house starts falling. In the background, you see Barnabas basically running around screaming frantically because he was the only one really not affected by the wall because he doesn't have mutant abilities. I mean, if you look within the mechanical garage, you see a lot of the guys on the ground, mostly clutching their stomachs, looking green, looking pale, looking sweaty, because all of the power and energy was basically drained from them. At this point, Rodney will quietly picks up Data. Data's mumbling to himself incoherently. and he takes him down to the laboratory to get checked out by the doctors. Zach gets up and goes, come on, guys, let's go in the house and make sure everybody's okay, and then we're going to talk about the river situation, and basically ushers you guys back in through the garage. So at this point, while you're in the garage, Zach brought out basically one of those foldable tables, the ones that you have like poker night on. He brought out one of those, and all of you guys are sort of just standing around it as Rodney comes back without Data. And he's just sort of puts both his hands on the table and he goes, the doctors are looking at him. Hopefully he'll be better soon. And Zach kind of looks back at Rodney and goes, River's gone. You don't seem at all phased at that like you should be. You were a boyfriend, aren't you? And Rodney goes, not anymore. And he just sort of puts his face in his hands and just sort of like rubs it a little bit. And Zach just sort of looks at you, Remi, and you, Oswald, like waiting for you guys to say something.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty much Oswald's response too.
This is not our first rodeo. So when are we planning on going to go get her?
Well, that's the thing. Like, you guys don't have any idea where she would be, do you?
Well, assuming that, Astoria had Data, which we know she did. And I'm pretty sure Astoria was the one who sent the goons. And then I kick Warren again.
I kick him right in his taint.
He goes, oh God, Remi,
Right
why?
in the taint.
Remi, why? Remi!
And I go down to his level and will be like, I'll make you wish that you had testicular cancer.
Oh, boy.
He looks at you in like agony and he goes, I'll tell you anything you want. Please just stop hurting me.
I kick him again.
Okay, in that case, Astoria took River, didn't she?
You're like, fuck yeah, she did. What?
Yeah,
You watched fucking Zeke, who was my friend for years, just leave me here and take River. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, now where's Astoria? Where did she specifically take River?
Fuck if I know. She has 1,000 compounds around here. It could be any of them.
I kick him again.
Oh God, dude. Why?
Just because I just wanted to at that point.
I didn't. Oh, shit. I was just going by orders.
Yeah, that's a pretty lame excuse, especially throughout history. That never went well for the people that were defending themselves. So
I don't know what more you want from me, my guy. Oh, sorry.
How about like literally everything you know about Astoria?
What I know about Astoria, she is power hungry. She is crazy. She will pay you well to be her lawyer. She is. She was really interested in healers, which I guess your friend River was, and why she had that little dork that's downstairs. I saw him sometimes at Adam and Eve, but I always thought he was too young to be there. Apparently he's some like prodigy or whatever. Fuck, Remi, you have one hell of a kick now.
I kick him again.
Oh, fuck! Stop!
I'm having way too
what
much
Astoria
fun with
doesn't
this.
know is that River is a conditional healer. Like, her healing comes with terms and conditions. It's not just an on-off switch. So, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. All I know is David's blood, whatever his name is, didn't work, or his DNA didn't fucking work to make any form of vaccine. It made stunting things. That's how we have all the weapons now. It was just there was something within his DNA where we could only stunt things. We couldn't actually erase them. I guess your friend had almost a stronger capability with it. I don't know. She had her files open while we were working with David all the time.
Speaking of the power stunting things, we have agreed that my comprehend skill has gone up, right? Like I can understand other things now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And everything except for spirits, basically.
Yeah, because there's no ghost in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. So
Unless you build them.
I don't think it would work for this atmosphere, so as close as we're going to get is Resident Evil World Monsters.
I see dead people.
Yeah, too.
Okay, so let me see here. I'm just looking at the list of things. Are there any like inanimate objects or like plants around here?
I mean, outside, it's basically all jungle, woods, vegetation right outside of Eden.
Okay, I yell at a tree to say something.
Wow. Wow, it sure is breezy out here. Wow,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay.
Trees are all Owen Wilson. Wow. Look at that.
I'm getting
trees
all
are
that.
okay.
I'm getting all this oxygen, all this CO2. Just clean
Okay,
the world.
I tell it to shut up.
They're all Owen Wilson toads.
I turn around to everyone else and I'm like, two things. Every single tree is Owen Wilson.
Who's
Also,
trying to impersonate a toad.
I'm never talking to a tree again.
The experience was so bad, you guys. I can't even describe it to you. I talked to this human and he kept telling me I sound like Owen Wilson.
Oh my god. Hey Kyle, I'm gonna need you to give me an intellect roll.
Oh, good. I've actually been putting points in intellect, so. Oh, that's a 18, and I forgot to use my real dice for that.
Oh, that's fine. Do you want me to use that one, or do you want to use real dice?
Yeah, we'll use that one. That
Real dice.
Okay, so we'll use that one. The rest you can do for real. So that intellect was just so you could try and get basically space them out, and they wouldn't just be like talking trees in your head 24/7. So yeah, there you don't hear them. You don't hear them just always just going off.
Good.
That was my concern. Zach's just sort of looking at everybody, and then he looks to Shade and he goes, "You were in Astoria with River, right?" And Shade goes, "Oh, yeah, I was. I didn't tell her because I'm a jerk, but I also thought the moment she would see Hood, she'd be like, that's my brother, and everything would come flowing back. Apparently it doesn't work like that. Apparently it's not like the movies. But I feel like the only way that will help get her is if we have Hood back. And
Nope.
what, he's her
Nope.
That's his sister.
Nope.
Remi,
Nope.
I know you're mad at him right now.
Nope.
I'm mad at him right now too.
Can I kick Remi?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I dodge out of the way?
Do I have to roll anything for that?
Give me opposing rolls, my guys.
Acrobatics
should
or
I do-
dodge?
You're doing a dodge for me. Kyle, you're doing a fighting for me.
Perfect. My
Okay.
dodge is plus 13, bitch.
I mean, my fighting's a plus 20, so.
Fuck! Jesus Christ. I have to roll a natural 20 in order to win this.
It's okay, I rolled a 24. So,
Total?
yeah.
Okay, I gotta roll above a 24, man. Come on. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Okay, what is that?
What'd you
math.
roll?
Hold on, I'm doing math. Okay, I got a 22, so you kick me.
Okay. It's not very hard, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not really hard, but it's enough to be like staggering.
And then after I kick Remi, I kick Warren again.
And then after Oswald kicks me, I kick Warren.
Nice. Warren passes out.
Yeah, that's about what I was going.
To get him to come awake.
I look at Remi and I'm like, yeah, that's about what I was going for. And then I hold up my fist for a fist bump.
I immediately fist bump him.
Anyway, so yeah, we got how many? Oh fuck, we shouldn't have made him pass out. I don't know how many Astoria places are around here.
Don't worry,
I kick him again. I kick him again, but to try to wake him up this time.
I take his head and I like wiggle him around.
No, before you do that, I kick him again to try and wake him up.
Rodney's like, guys, we have Astoria's server connected to our computer still. We can just go look.
In the middle of this kicking and like wiggling, like having his hair in my hand and wiggling him around, I'm like, oh yeah. And then I drop him and walk inside.
I'm like mid kick and I pause when he's saying that and I just finish the kick when he's done.
Okay, so while you guys are walking into the living room, you hear fucking Zach underneath his breath just go like, stupid power hungry piece of crap leader bullshit that he's pulling right now. He doesn't even care about her anymore, and he's just like slowly following everybody.
I lean into Oswald.
Do I hear that?
I lean into Oswald. I'm like, should we do something about that?
I'm gonna leave it alone for now.
Should we just ignore?
No. Let's see where things go.
Okay.
If we gotta beat him up, we gotta beat him up.
Okay.
Which one are you going to beat up?
Whichever one tries to pull some stupid bullshit.
Both of them. So,
how to tell a story. Make good guys do bad thing.
So, on the computers already is Celeste, but she's not looking too great. She's looking a little bit worse for wear because she wasn't able to get out of the shielding effects that like everyone else was. So she's looking a little bit pale, a little bit sweaty, but she's still on the computer, like just like typing away at things really quickly. And she turns around because she doesn't know River's gone yet, and she goes, "The fun one is missing. Where's River?"
So long story short, and after I say this, you're going to need to go get some rest. She got taken. Astoria has her now, but we have data. So
as soon as you say River got taken, she takes there was like somebody's soda that was like helping her, assisting her, like on the table that was still pretty full, and she takes it and she chucks it at the wall really angrily. She goes, "What do you mean River's gone?"
Please tell me that the guy whose soda that was like standing off in the corner a little bit, and he's just like, dick.
No, he was sitting right next to her. He's just going, "My soda."
I'm leaning over to Oswald and I'm like, shouldn't Rodney be acting like that? It's like Celeste was the one in the relationship with her.
I pull a can of Coke out and give it to the guy, and I'm like, I have no idea.
No, Zach is like going, "Yeah, see, that was a correct response. That was a correct response." And he's like looking over at Rodney, and Rodney's like looks a little bit stressed about the situation, but he's definitely not as impactful as everyone else seems to be. He's just like, "Guys, we need it's River. River's gonna be able to get out of shit. We've seen her get out of impossible situations before."
Yeah, but this is Astoria. We don't know exactly what Astoria can do, and our only, I might have kicked him a little too much, to be honest with you. So
it's not like they got vampire doctors or anything. Boink, Allie. Boink, boink, boink. Boink.
Everybody looks at the camera.
Wink, 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 wink. Wink, 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 wink.
So I look at Celeste and I'm like, all right, so you're not doing too good at the moment. Go take a load off.
What was in
will-
that? What was in that blue shieldy thing that came up around the house?
That was us, and that was, I point to Warren, him and 3 other people trying to fuck with us.
Oh,
That was like
Hey.
a power dampening thing, apparently. So
hey, Jordan, Ari, take him to the jail cell. He seems passed out, so he shouldn't give you too much.
yeah, me and Remi were kicking him nonstop.
Good. I mean, he did help River. He did help the guy take River. A guy took River, right? I don't want to be a...
Yeah, it was one of River's exes.
Oh, she has not dated good guys. And she looks at
No.
Rodney, who she also dated, and she goes, ooh.
I slowly squint my eyes, like taking a little offense for Rodney, because he's not a bad guy, but like just taking the littlest of offense, like,
So
Rodney-
yeah, I tell Celeste to go take a load off, and I tell her about my comprehend power and my ability to like talk to computers, so I can
Okay.
do the searching for Astoria.
She goes up to you really, like, she's just like, hold on to your shoulder. Not like she's about to kiss you, just like she's trying to hold herself up because she's about to pass out. And she goes, I heard what you did to Data's computer, and all I ask...
I specifically told that computer to self-destruct. I will not do that to this computer.
Please do not do that to this computer. It's very hard.
I will not. I look at Data. Is Data awake?
Data is downstairs with the doctors trying to make sure he's okay.
Okay. I turn back to Celeste and I'm like, yeah, so whenever Data gets cleared, can you tell him to come up here too? I could use his help too.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to find my
You can kick Warren a couple more times if you want.
I kick him again just for fun.
I don't have the energy for that, but I will take you up on that when I don't feel like this, because it feels like I'm hungover and I have the stomach flu all in one.
I basically give her like a full breakfast out of my pocket. Do I have to roll for that?
No, just let it happen.
Okay. Yeah, I give her like a full like post hangover breakfast out of my pocket, and it's like, fully cooked and perfect.
Yes.
She looks thankful, but she also looks like she's gonna throw up because she did mention stomach flu also. So she's just like, thanks, but
I throw a can of ginger ale in there too.
She takes the ginger ale and walks past you.
I keep the breakfast.
I knew you would.
You see, for the first time, Chibi Elena slowly reach her hand out. Steal a piece of bacon. No, but
yes.
you don't officially see her. You just see the arm. You see it just pop up, slowly go, take one piece of bacon, and then just pull it out. And this is like, you see actual Elena, like, over to the side, like, talking to somebody. Hold on, there's sirens coming by. No, wait a second.
Obviously,
Someone's
because Chibi Elena was taking.
And then you see, like, just like the hand of Chibi Elena grab something as you see Elena in the background and pull the bacon away. And you're just like, oh my god, is that Chibi Oswald? No, it's Chibi Elena now, bitches.
Chibi Oswald is like, I would have just given you some.
And then you see Chibi Elena snap it in half and give it to Chibi Oswald.
All right, can't argue.
And this is how the alternate dimension portal was born.
Jesus Christ, both of you.
I'm fully expecting Chibi Winston to show up and be like,
Oh
how
my
did I
god!
get here?
Can we please get a Chibi Winston?
Like, how did it? Why am I in this dimension now?
So Celeste walks off and goes to her room with her ginger ale. And basically all the other scouts kind of like excuse themselves because they all look a little worse for wear as well. The ones that don't really have any mutant abilities, the ones that are like really minuscule, they seem kind of okay. They just seem like a little bit. They seem like they're the first part of COVID where nothing really happened yet.
Fair.
Aha.
So they're like okay-ish. They will sleep very well tonight though. Basically the chair's open. So Remi, if you want to go on and do some click-clacking, some scouting, some looking at some maps.
Yes.
I just throw my hand on there and start talking. Like, I asked the computer to bring up all the information it has on Astoria, and then from there I'll like kind of siphon through it. And
okay, do you want what? Let's do a podcasting thing real fast.
Okay.
Put your hand on the thing.
Okay.
Hello, Oswald Silver.
Oh, thank God, not Jake Gold.
Why would I call you Jake Gold? You are in our system as Oswald Silver.
I'm just gonna let it go.
How can I help you today, Oswald Silver?
I need every bit of info you have on Astoria and her company and her warehouses and whatnot.
Collecting, buffering.
Suddenly you, not unlike when your computer freezes and you click on something too many times, a whole bunch of things just start popping up. It's almost like rapid fire. And then she's just like,
There were 586 entries of Astoria Cybertech's warehouses in the area. Would you need anything else, Oswald Silver?
Are there any warehouses that she keeps kind of under wraps / like they seem normal, but they're not?
Collecting, buffering. There are 32 warehouses around the perimeter of Eden that have mutant technologies within them.
Okay, and then which of them have had the most activity recently?
It seems all of them have had pretty active activity, Oswald Silver.
Okay. And then one more request.
Yes.
Can you, I don't know, backtrace? I don't know shit about computers. Can you like backtrace that video that she sent, the one with data?
could you give me a technology roll?
Yes. I have a +5 to that, so we'll see how this goes. Ooh, that's a 19 total.
Ooh, okay.
Of course, Oswald Silver. I am opening the file now.
And on the screen you see another window pop up along with the other like 600 windows that were popped up.
What does everybody else see? Like,
so you're talking in your head with this, and then like Remi's sitting at the thing looking at you, and then if she looks back at the computer screen, she will start seeing like the computer literally freeze and like stop for a second, and then not unlike when you open up an ad on a porn website, dude. That's a whole bunch
Those are the buttons we use now.
I'm sure Remi has a lot of experience with that.
Yes, I totally know what a porn site is.
Just a whole bunch of windows just start popping up.
I'm here to watch the pornography. Is this the place to be?
This is giving me such like, how do you do, fellow kids vibes?
Hello, fellow teenagers. My name is Humphrey James Alexander Hardwick III. I'm here to join your school. I just transferred here from and then casually looks at How to Talk to Teens 101 book. From the town! What's up, my guys? Yeah, that's totally the situation we're dealing with.
So she just sees like the computer start freaking out and doing stuff on its own.
Yeah, so yeah, it just starts popping up like all these windows and it doesn't stop. And Oswald's probably having this conversation with this computer. In his head it feels like it's maybe like 30 seconds, but in reality it's not unlike the dreamscape where it was actually maybe around 10 minutes. So these windows have been popping up for 10 minutes fucking straight. And then it finally like lands at the video of Data in Astoria's lab.
Okay.
And then in your head it goes,
Would you like this audio muted, on, and would you like captions, Oswald Silver?
Captions definitely and audio on. I can't watch anything without captions. So
That's done. Thank you, Oswald Silver. Is there anything else you'll be needing today?
nope, just the location. Do you need my email for that or what?
No, I will be typing it on the screen next to you while the video is playing.
Okay, thank you. I will talk to Celeste and Data about getting you an upgrade.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Oswald Silver.
I take my hand away.
all right, cool.
And then I turn to everybody else and I'm like, all right, so wait, how long has it been? How long was I in there?
I just look at him and I'm just like, should Shane be jealous of what you do with these computers?
I look at Shade.
Shade's asleep.
Oh. Probably not. Anyway.
Okay, because you just had this weird glazed look when you touched that computer.
Well, yeah, I was talking to it in my head.
If that's what you want to call it, okay.
All right. Anyway, so there are, according to whatever information this computer has, there's about 32 warehouses that are active with mutant stuff hanging around. Not only that, but as you see on the screen, I say she because it was female voice this time. Usually it's male. It's weird. But anyway.
It's like the god has changed.
Yeah. So, yeah, the computer told me that there are 32 active warehouses, all of them with mutant stuff hanging around. But aside from that, I did ask the computer to, try and find the location of where that video that Astoria sent about Data was from.
And while you're talking to Remi about this, you'll see simultaneously in a little note, a little notepad next to the movie, that there's coordinates being typed out.
Yeah, see?
And then suddenly, let's grab a dice for this to see if they can actually. Yeah. Okay, so then the typing stops mid-typing. And you hear boop boop, just like a really loud like you can't go any farther than that. And
did you reach the character limit? God damn it!
This isn't Twitter. So when it stops, it goes like out loud so everyone can hear it.
Server malfunction. Server malfunction.
And I put my hand back on the computer and I'm like, okay, what?
It seems that the server that all of the information that you are looking for is on has been
terminated.
Boo!
Do you still have an archive of what you found at least?
I have copied and put on to our local server all of the 32 active warehouses of mutants.
Okay. Can you do me a favor with those coordinates? So, like, the computer got like halfway through the coordinates, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you do me a favor with the coordinates and try to, like, I don't know, match them with the warehouses? Or is that not a thing?
Let's see how smart she is. Okay.
I certainly can, Oswald Silver. However, I must warn you, the warehouse in which these coordinates lie does not seem to match where any other warehouse should be in the map of Eden, and or its surrounding faculties.
Okay, then that kind of leads me to believe that the warehouse is underground if you can't find it. So, kind of like an umbrella situation in Resident Evil 7.
Is there anything else you need, Oswald Silver?
I mean, if you can find my search history specifically, can you delete that?
Oswald Silver, this is not your personal computer. Therefore, I do not have the gift of seeing your search history.
Okay, never mind.
And I thank my creator for that every day.
Never mind. And then I take my hand off. Okay, so yeah, the server actually died. So I turned to Remi and subsequently everybody else in the room who's paying attention. And I'm like, okay, so all the information I got was there's 32 warehouses. All of them have some type of mutant activity. As you can see on the screen, I tried to find the location from which the Astoria sent the video about data, but it did not go through because the server died because, you know, God hates me. And then when I asked the computer to try and finish those or like match the coordinates that we got with the 32, the computer could not find anything that matches with those 32 and those coordinates. So that warehouse is completely off the grid. So that's fun. Which means we have to search probably 32 warehouses.
All right. So at that moment, you see Zach sort of just brace himself on the computer and go. So what I'm getting at here is River had healing abilities and Astoria wants them.
Yeah, but her healing abilities are conditional, and I don't think Astoria knows that, so I don't know what she's going to do when she finds out River can't just heal like, you know, flipping a switch.
Yeah, but it does seem like her healing abilities might actually be stronger than Data's. Is that another thing we're picking up on?
I mean, it is, but only based off of the strength of like the interpersonal or emotional connection she has with the person. People think I don't pay attention, but I do.
I see that, Oswald, and I appreciate that, and that's why she was
sorry,
able
I got distracted. What did you say?
Oh my god! And that's why she was able to heal that fuck over there. He's pointing at Rodney.
Yes, and by all accounts, he was basically dead, but she was able to. I guess the best way to explain it is like pull his soul back into his body. I think. I don't know.
It's like, okay. Oh crap, I knew River was special, but I didn't know how special. Fuck.
Yeah. Kind of makes me jealous, if I'm honest, because all I can do is grow and talk to computers and plants. By the way, I'm never talking to plants again. The only
like
thing that they say
computer?
is water, water, grow, grow, wow.
Nothing about oxygen?
Surprisingly, no.
Huh?
I said something about CO2 making oxygen, sir.
Yeah. Well, if they did, I was not paying attention.
Okay, from outside though, because you're talking about this, you completely like were not paying attention, but you just hear, "Oh no!" and a tree just falls.
I think I just heard one die. And by one, I mean a tree.
You rolled a 2 to stand up. Thank you for laughing at that.
I guess, that does answer the age-old question. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, I still hear it. So that's fantastic.
So, that's really funny. So, Rodney, looks up from his hands and he goes, "What's your problem with me, Mayers?" Zach's last name is Mayers, guys. I made up that name. And, wow, DM stuff. And Zach just sort of looks back and he's just like, "Oh, we're doing last names now, Everhart? Really? I thought you were mature." And they just sort of look at each other like they're about to punch the shit out of each other. He's just like, you were so lucky to have River, and you just threw her away because you were too busy to be with her, when we all know that's bullshit.
I pull out a bag of Doritos and share it with Remy while this
I
is happening.
slowly reach my hand into his pocket and pull out popcorn, and I'm just slowly opening it, and then clink our bags of snacks together.
But wait, is it that super special popcorn that you only get around Christmas time, or is it just buttered popcorn?
It's that. Are you talking about the three thingy popcorn?
Yeah, where it's you got the caramel, you got the chocolate, and then you got
the tin can popcorn. But this is tin can popcorn. That's nothing but the caramel.
Ooh. All right, I grab a handful of those. Anyway, back to the altercation.
Shade wakes up for this. Shade actually wakes. She goes, "Oh, I hear drama," and she wakes up.
I lean over and toss her the thing, and I'm like, "Those two are fighting over River. We don't know which one we want to win first. But I think I want Rodney to win. Rodney Stan, where are you at on the spectrum?"
Or she slowly reaches her hand into the popcorn and then brings it back and just starts slowly eating it and resting herself back. And Zach just goes, "You realize River is one of the best mechanics in the lower district, right? And she's also one of the most attractive mechanics in the lower district. So that means not only is she smart, but she's pretty, and you just threw that away because you wanted to be Superman and save the world, huh, Everhart?" Rodney's just...
Point for Zach.
I feel like, just real quick, I feel the dynamic between me, Shade, and Remy is that scene from, I think it was, what was it? Infinity War, when Drax is standing still and trying to be not seen.
Yeah.
And you just hear the crunch of the chip and everybody turns to him.
Yes, this is it. And we're standing legitimately 2 feet behind them.
Just slowly eating crunchy snacks.
You hear it ever so softly, just the from a soda can, and that's fucking Shade.
We all turn and glare at Shade.
And Shade looks at you and goes, "Shh."
And then I take a Dorito out of the bag, and all you hear is...
Perfection.
Sorry, I know that this is an important moment, but my brain can't allow moments of tension.
No, that's fine. We're gonna have all of our spooky, scary moments next time we record. This is fine.
Okay, that's fine. All right, continue.
So Rodney's literally just "What's your problem with me, Zach?" And Zach's like, "I'm telling you my problem. You treated River, I guess, a little bit better than her exes because, you didn't completely fuck her up, but you did make sure she trusted you and all of you, only for you to pull that all away." And Rodney just looks at him startling, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, I've known River for a long time, whether she remembers me or not, because she has so much going on, she can't remember too many people at once because she's a little bit, and he points to his head, and he goes, she's great, but oh my god, does she have a lot going on. Did you know that girl, she has like a secret fan club down in the lower, she had all the guy mechanics just like drooling over her. And meanwhile, she goes out with fucking an asshole named Xander who doesn't even care about her and cheats on her every weekend.
I lean over to Oswald and I go, seems like God really likes River.
Yeah.
Zach looks over at you, Remi, and he goes, oh, please, you have every other mutant in this house looking at you like you're a piece of candy and you just don't notice it. And he turns
and then I take a little bit of popcorn and I throw it at him. I'm like, stop breaking the fourth wall.
You're right behind me.
I take one step back.
You hit Shade. Shade's like, hey.
This time you hear Oswald. It's a fresh can of Coke. I ask Remi what kind of drink she wants.
I whisper slowly, Arnold Palmer.
I pull out an Arnold Palmer.
So because of all this ruckus, Barnabas actually comes out of the garage and he's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
I throw popcorn at him and go, shh.
I'm mid-chip crunch.
Shade's just like, they're fighting over River. And he goes, they're fighting over River? And he goes, they're fighting over River. And he's just like, who's winning?
I ask him what his favorite snack is.
I really like Skittles. If you have
I hand him
Skittles.
a bag of Skittles.
It's like, fuck! He starts eating them. Shade just goes, did River really have a fan club in the lower district? He has like a handful of Skittles. Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that they were scared of her, but
I punch him in the shoulder. You're not helping.
I smack him and I'm like, don't talk during the movie.
I was asked a question. I'm just going to eat my Skittles. He looks over at you, Remi. He goes, hey, it's been a while. And he continues eating his Skittles again.
I look at him like with the face, like the look on my face, like, what the fuck are you talking about? We just talked 20 minutes ago. Like that kind of face.
He throws a Skittle at you, goes, shut up! Rodney is just going like... Rodney, like, basically has nothing to say. He just sort of, like, looks at Zach and he just kind of sighs to himself and just, like, walks away. To which Zach is just like, yeah, that's right. You leave when things get too difficult. Because not everything's going your way. And you realize the River's strong enough to be strong for herself. But when she needs you, you're not there for her. And Rodney keeps walking. And Zach's like, if he like turns around and like a little bit of like electricity comes out of his hands and his eyes turn yellow for a second. And then he like shakes it off. He goes, oh, okay. All right. And he looks at all of you guys who are just watching and he's just like, where'd the snacks come from?
You don't get permission for that yet.
I wasn't asking. You gave me a giant box of Dunkaroos that are still in my room.
You have not eaten the Dunkaroos?
I ate 3 of them and then I got distracted by other things. I still have that entire case of Monster too, but I'm not gonna lie, I probably maybe have like a can left.
Okay, fair enough. For
He's
the record, I'm on your side with this. Rodney's kind of a bitch right now.
I just slowly look at him and I'm just like, on the look on my face as I'm looking at Oswald is like, Nani? The fuck?
You can't say that I'm wrong.
How How am I acting like a bitch? I'm sitting here and I'm watching good
I said
television.
Rodney, not Remi.
Rodney. Sorry. Okay, cut that all out. Cut that all out, please. I thought I heard him say Remi, and I'm like literally going insane. Oh my god. I'd be like, okay. Yeah, Rodney is kind of acting like a little bitch boy. And then I kick Warren again.
Warren's in the cells downstairs.
Chibi.
You ran all the way down there to kick him and ran back up.
Chibi Elena instinctually kicks Warren.
And he turns around and goes, well, I guess the mission's on me, you, saying you as in Oswald, Remi, and Shade, to get River, because it seems like her ex couldn't give a shit.
So, not that I'm saying this is a good idea, but given that there are 32 warehouses that we kind of need to check until we find the right one, at least.
Yeah.
I think we should each take a warehouse and then just scout it out.
Or mass mutant breakout.
We don't know that those mutants are on our side, though.
And what is Jeanette going to be focused on instead of trying to get us? Rounding up those mutants.
I think she's going to be focused on River.
Yeah.
Well, if a bunch of people are
agree.
busting out all the mutants inside of her warehouses, she's going to have to stop.
Well, I still think, I can't believe I'm the voice of reason on this, but I still think that we should do like recon before we actually go in and do anything.
Makes sense. But mass mutant breakout.
We'll keep that on the table.
Data then sort of like casually strolls up the stairs. He's just like, I can probably backtrack Celeste's communication devices that she has within your systems, because I know she has them under
the
your skin.
server. Sorry.
Oh no, I heard all of it. I watched the server fail. That was Astoria's server that we had connected to our server.
So I crashed her server.
No, she crashed her own server, Oswald.
She's a fucking idiot.
I'm fine, by the way. If anyone was wondering, I just fell out.
You walked in and you're talking normally. I didn't feel like I need to ask.
I did fall out of a helicopter just because I have abs now. Does not make me invincible, Oswald. However,
I beg to differ.
Just looks at you. However, we can hope that maybe she didn't take out River's communication device, so I can upwardly turn it into a tracking device.
Do you remember anything?
Do I remember anything about what?
Never mind.
Oh, you mean being in the facility? I remember it was a dark room. There was a lot of beeping and a lot of pain. And that's about it.
I hand him his favorite soft drink.
How'd you get an icy from 7-Eleven? I'm sorry, that was just, for some reason I felt that in my soul to be Data's drink.
I don't blame you, and now I kind of want an icy.
It's literally that, or legitimately he would be like what was it? One of those crap, like one of those frozen lemonades from like Aunt Annie's.
Yeah.
Annie's. Like one of those. He's like one of those guys.
He seems like a slushy kind of guy.
Yeah, he is a slushy man.
I pulled out a fully cooked breakfast, so I think that my food pocket is evolving.
Interesting.
I hand him some bacon.
So I never want to look into that ever. Not even a little bit, Oswald. I'm just gonna let.
You think I do? It's food. It's good. It tastes fine.
Yeah, I wonder if your pocket is a weird dimensional door to the dreamscape, and you just keep getting food from said dreamscape.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
We all look up into the air and then all simultaneously go, nah!
I grab the pendant and I'm like, oh, wait, he's not here. I forgot. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you guys.
The god you have dialed cannot figure out their accent. Please hold.
Yeah, I turned to everybody else and I'm like, by the way, Winston's MIA, no idea where he is.
Did we know that Winston could talk to us through were we told this?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Yes.
I
making
would have
sure.
regular conversations with him, and I even went in and somehow
Well,
helped
yeah.
her
We
clean
all
up
went
the
in and
town.
talked to him. At one point.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I even went in and helped him clean up the mess I made from punting the old man. That was the Luigi's Mansion thing.
So Data kind of like pulls up his own rolly chair because Remi, are you still sitting in your rolly chair? Did you just turn around in your rolly chair and eat popcorn while that was happening?
I imagine I was sitting in my rolly chair and eating popcorn.
So he like lightly moves you and like puts another rolly chair in the position you were in, and he just starts click-clacking on the computer, and he goes, really the reason that she shut down her own server was so she could copy and duplicate it onto another, I assume, which is why she shut down this one, because she knew we had a hold of it, which is why she was able to put that creepy live stream video, just because this is up and I'm right there and she's talking.
Oh yeah, I pulled that back up to see if the computer could backtrace it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you saw this video on the server.
I believe so, yeah.
All right, yeah. So she definitely knew that we had it, so she had to make other means necessary, which really like smart for her, bad for us. But I think we were able to duplicate at least like 65% of her server onto our own server, so we kind of have more information than we did before.
Yeah.
Good for us.
Also,
Now-
the computer is a very nice woman.
Oh,
Just
that's
want to point
cool.
that out.
That's good. Don't
I
plug this
also
one up.
may have promised an upgrade at some point. I don't know how we're going to get that, but
Oswald, well, don't promise things you can't. you can't do. So, he starts like going into the communications area of the server, and he like clicks a button, and then you see like all of these lights like light up, and you see two of them that are dim, and one of them is River and the other one is Hood.
Wait, he's in
I
the
wave away
facility?
the hood one.
Huh?
He's in the facility?
No, Hood, like in the communications drive.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing down notes for this.
No, that's fine.
So we have his tracker.
Yeah, but it's turned off right now, and
That's right. He turned it off.
Data's looking at it, and he goes, I was gone for too long. Why is Hood's tracker off?
He's becoming a movie star.
He's what?
I
We don't
think he's
talk about
becoming a movie star.
We don't talk about it.
Okay. Oh, are we mad at Hood right now?
Yes, we are
No.
very Red Hood. Moving on.
Okay.
She is. I don't know if anybody else is.
I can probably. So, is he in any immediate danger? And if we were able to find him, could he help with this? Because the last thing I remember River saying is that Hood was her brother before
Fuck 'em.
leaving the dreamscape.
Fuck him.
This
I
does not
punched
help.
Remi.
So, yes, this is.
I'd say we give it a try. Like, give it a shot and at least see where he is.
All right. Okay. Let's do this. And you just hear him just like open up Hood's communication device, and while he's typing, you see like multiple like code windows pop up, and he goes, and code is switched and recalculated, and he hits enter, and you see like all of these things come up, and then suddenly Hood's little light that was dimmed from blue turns back to bright blue, meaning it's on. He goes, that stupid fuck didn't think that you would find me. And now he goes, let's see if I can get him on this computer now. And then he stops for a second and goes, by the way, Rodney kind of filled me in while he was downstairs with me, and the professor kind of filled me in. Celeste made this? Celeste made this system?
Yeah, apparently.
It
Oh.
works.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I really wish she would have asked before redesigning my communication devices, but to each their own. If this is working, it's working. However, having your heroes, I guess we can call you, being able to turn off their own devices, even with it being in their skin, it's not a good design choice. Because sometimes we need you. Just turn it off manually by yourself. Yeah. He goes back to like clicking on things. He goes, sometimes you just really need to find Hood, and he's off playing with the movie star, I guess. And you hear him like click it, and almost like, not unlike Skype, a screen pops up and it's doing like calling music, and then Hood he from wherever Hood is, he slaps it and he goes, how the fuck Hood voice.
How the fuck did you get this on?
And then Data's just like, hey Hood, I missed you. And he just goes,
Data, why are you... Data, you're back?
Yeah, we got Data back.
Guys, I'm in the middle of a scene right now. I can't... I'm about to pop. I can't do this right now.
Remi is so physically frustrated when he says, I'm about to do a scene. She throws her hands up in the air and stomps away and is like muttering all sorts of obscenities under her breath. She is done. She wants to get away from the situation. Fuck him!
Data's just like, well, River got taken and we need you. It's like,
So have Rodney deal with it.
Rodney and River aren't a thing.
I've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, a lot can change.
in the background, you just hear very like quiet, like feminine voices.
Like, Hood. And he's just like, oh god, okay, he's coming. Crap. I don't know.
Just leave your shit online, and then we'll come get you when we need you.
Okay, oh shit. How bad is it? It can't be that bad, guys.
Well, she gave up Data for River, so, I mean, I can only imagine. Oh, she, by the way, is Astoria. Astoria has River.
Okay, yeah, okay. Wait, Astoria has
Yes.
River. Astoria, like...
Astoria from Astoria Cybertech / the one who did fucked up experiments on you, yes.
Why would she want River?
Apparently, and no offense is meant, Data wasn't good enough.
Data's just like, I have no problems being good enough in this situation. And he's just like,
They think River is going to be good enough? River's crazy right now. She's still calling me her brother.
It's because you are her brother.
No, I'm not. What are you? Have you been drinking the crazy juice now, Oswald? Guys, I need to go. She's like...
We'll come get you when we need you.
Okay, alright. This Omega Strain movie is going to literally destroy me for everything. Alright, I guess I'll keep my comms on since I can't turn them off anymore.
damn straight, you can't turn them off.
Okay. Alright, have you guys tried tracking River? Just need to know that before I let
We're
go.
about to.
Okay. Just keep me updated, I guess, because you can now, I guess. That's cool. Alright, bye.
He just turns it off. And Data turns around and it's just like, that went well. That went swimmingly.
I'd say so.
Let's try and get River online now, I guess. And he does like very similar motions to what he did with Hood, and he tries to hit it, and he waits for a second, waiting for it to turn blue, like super hyped that it's about to turn blue, and then it doesn't, and then he hits enter again, and then it doesn't, and then he hits enter again. He goes, motherfucking sticky keys! And he's hitting enter like 1,000 times, and then on the computer screen it just goes, error. And it comes up with error 404, river not found. That was a bad joke for me, thank you.
That was a very bad joke.
And he just goes, that's not good. That's not good, guys. Did we have any other way of tracking her that would be on her?
Does she still have her phone?
River never had a phone.
Yeah, we got phones recently.
River never had a phone.
Yeah, am I the only one that got a phone?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, remember they took mine away like a bunch of assholes?
We couldn't trust Remi with one, and we knew you would just look up TikTok videos.
Yeah.
All your friends were in the room around you.
Yeah, I don't think we do have another way to track her. So, not that comes to mind anyway.
Well, that's going to take some serious planning and some tapping into cameras and securities on my watch. Oh, God. Got herself into a pickle, guys. Where'd Remi go? Remi!
I don't know.
Physically frustrated. Leave me alone. Says Chibi Elena.
Zach's just like, so he's just like, oh God. So really what we need is a scouter to find, we need to find all 32 of those active facilities. And Data goes, correct. He goes, and we need to find some form of way to tap into all of those cameras. He goes, correct. And he's just like, okay. And how much time would you say we have until it gets really bad for River? And Data like looks at his computer screen and then looks at you guys and looks at the computer screen and opens up the calendar and then opens up the time. He goes, I say we have 2 weeks at most to find River.
Okay. Do we have any of the coordinates for these warehouses right now?
I mean, we have all the coordinates for all the warehouses, yes, but we need to be able to tap into all of their security measures, and that may take some time.
I kind of want to do a thing where I do like an old-timey cop movie where I sit outside in a car and I'm just like smoking a cigarette, just scouting the area.
Well, unfortunately, from this map that I'm looking at, it looks like half of them are outside of the facility of Eden and in unmarked, marked on the map, but unmarked territories within the vegetation of the land, which means we would have to then go through all of the animals and all of the mutants that are around this facility. Which
boy, gosh darn howdy, what a coincidence. I can talk to trees now.
You can talk to trees.
It's very weird, yes, but I can talk to trees.
What do they sound like, Oswald?
Owen Wilson.
Wow! 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 I hate myself.
Shade
I heard
like
one fall earlier. So.
And as it fell, it went, wow!
I went, oh
Wow! I hate myself so much.
no! So you can
Yeah.
talk to trees now. We could use that as a marker. How intelligent are they?
Not very, but I'm sure that if I asked where a non-tree related thing is, they would tell me.
Okay, all right. That could work. Sorry, I had to get out of Data's voice for that. All right, okay, yeah, that could work. That's a very interesting way of doing it. Do we know? We need to find, if we're going to do it that way, by nature wise, we would need to find the biggest tree within the forest, because that would have the biggest roots and basically be able to interconnect where each bunker was.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Because video game logic.
Yeah, I think there are some. Yeah, I can't argue, honestly. I do some click clacking on the computer because I don't feel like talking to it, and I pull up like an aerial view of the compound.
Okay. He goes, all right, cool. This is a much bigger screen than what I had back at the warehouse, huh, guys? Because it's like huge.
Plus, I haven't blown this one up yet.
Please don't.
Celeste asked me specifically not to, so.
Okay, cool. As long as someone asked you not to. I never thought I would have to ask you not to blow up my shit, but you did it.
Yeah.
Hey, Remi, come back.
She's
I
gone.
I know you're mad at Hood. He's gone. He left.
You hear somewhere within the house, ugh, fine, and then stop, and the closer she gets to the room, she like gets into a normal walk. She's not stopping.
He goes, hey, long time no see. There was he's pointing to the map though, and he goes, all right, well, River could be in any one of these.
Pretty much, yeah.
Any one of this, and he's just pointing in the general vegetation that's around everything, like around Eden and the compound. Like there's a thing that's like Eden specifically, and then there's like a little dot on the side that says Lancaster Manor, and then everything else that's around it. And he goes, this is our map, and we have to fill it in.
Okay, I'll work on that tomorrow.
I start doing work today.
All right, and before we end this recording, as the camera turns from the search from River, of everybody on their computers starting to try and fill in the map of Eden for all of the active mutant warehouses from Astoria Cybertech, we switch over to a cold, dark room where there's beeping, almost like a heart monitor. Just a slow, steady laugh of a woman. You didn't think I could get you, huh, River? And now you're here. My little joy. And that's where we'll end it. Okay, everybody, that is where we are calling the session. It's gonna turn a little spooky after this one. So we will see you again on July 9th. Don't forget to make sure you are following all of our social medias. Elena is currently revamping our Instagram, which is drop_talks. We are all three of us, Allie, me, Elena, and Kyle, are on Twitter pretty often. We will get back to you if you do talk to us there. And if you would like to help support us and support us directly, you can actually check out our merch shop. It's in our link tree along with our Ko-fi link. So yeah, go check us out there. Again, we will see you July 9th, guys. We hope you have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. If you're in the United States, if you're not, have a good weekend. Bye.
Okay, also off topic. So I forgot that we live near a ferry terminal. And occasionally that ferry, for some reason, loves to blast his horn as loud as fucking possible.
Listen, you don't get a lot of joy anymore.
I mean, it's instant serotonin for me. And there's also a train track nearby, and the train loves to blast his horn too. And it's like,
Same.
it's serotonin. I don't know what to tell you. But if you hear it, I'm sorry.
Can I be very honest? When you said there's a ferry terminal near me, I thought you were talking about like Tinkerbell, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Excited because I thought you were talking about pixies.
No, an actual like ferry, like
God
boat.
damn it.
Yeah, like a boat, like a boring one. Yeah, we
I
got
know.
it.
And then I immediately thought to myself, like, at first, this is my process. Like, Eden doesn't have a ferry terminal. We're in fucking Colorado. And then I was like, oh, he's talking about pixies. And then I was like, oh, he lives in Seattle.
We're talking about boats.
We're talking
Although
about
I will
boats.
say that
Boats.
I will say that yesterday I was talking to my PlayStation friends, and we were like
I was
just
talking to my
about random
PlayStation.
shit. We were just talking about random shit, and at one point I was like, by the way, if you ever see like a ring of mushrooms or a random nature object where it shouldn't be, don't go near that.
It's
Thank you, Kyle.
It's a ferry portal.
Like I even clarified, like I don't 100% believe in like fairies or anything like that, but I'm not taking the chance.
I'm not taking
See, I 100% believe in that shit, so I'm not taking that chance whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I take the chance. I take the risk. Take me the fuck out of my responsibilities.
Elena was
God.
never seen again.
Yeah, so you would die. They literally will kill you.
It's
I
either
would
that or
become
you become like indebted to them your entire life and there's no way out of it. So.
I will become their queen.
No, you won't.
I will become their queen.
Okay, I'm bringing us back because that's my DM duty.
Damn it.